Hello everybody, it is Henry and Bob and we are live from the Manhattan Nintendo Switch reveal event. We have just played a lot of the system, but the big one for me that was a huge surprise was 1-2 Switch. It's kind of their Wii Sports or Wii Party game, but for this new system. And the big thing about it is not even looking at the screen, right?
Yes, I had problems with that actually. I wanted to look at a screen because when you play a video game, you need to look at a screen. But for this one, it's all what you feel and what you hear.
Yeah! That was like almost exactly.
It kind of takes advantage of every aspect of the system. It reminds me kind of WarioWare. Yeah, because the developers were told this is what the system can do. Think of quick things you can do with it over and over again. And so, like, there was the quick draw game, which was a ton of fun.
Yeah, you just basically react to prompts. So it like counts down basically, and the first person to draw their gun is the one to actually win the game.
And for a company that had been like not done anything with gun cons in a while, like to have the Joy-Con be it was pretty neat. I had a lot of fun with that. I think I won. I beat you at that one.
You did. You were much quicker on the draw. I would never have guessed.
But you were much quicker on the draw with, well, actually, you were much better at the table tennis, playing the ping pong.
It was very much like Rhythm Heaven, the DS series, where you're just listening for a beat. You're basically just reacting to a beat in that game, but the metaphor is table tennis.
Yeah, but that one is the hardest to not look at because I know the balls are moving on the screen. I was like, look at the screen, it's right there.
I was looking at the serve out of the corner of my eye just to make sure I was hitting it right, but you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do that.
And the Samurai game, too, is a really fun one. Just like the clap, like that really showed off what the HD Rumble could do, like feeling you clapping your hands together to clap.
Yeah, and there was one mini game where you were just basically rotating a box with marbles in it, and you were feeling like with how many marbles were in that box based on the rumble of the controller, which is really cool.
Yeah, it was so like it's hard to even show in a video because it's just so understated. Like it's unlike how silly and big the other ones are. It's really understated.
Yeah, I mean HD Rumble sounded kind of silly when I heard it in their press conference, but it does feel like a different kind of rumble. It's very subtle. It happens on different parts of the controller. It's really neat. I like it.
Yeah, I was not expecting that when they announced it, but my favorite of the games, because I think it'll make everyone uncomfortable at it, is milk.
Yes. It involves very realistic milking actions with your hands.
And you have to, it uses all the buttons too. It's like, no, pull down that one, and then as you go down, push down on the other one. And it's about like rhythm and speed, and then just laughing at your friends doing this hand motion,
which you're staring at each other, right? Yes. You're not looking at the screen, you're staring at each other doing this.
I'd looked at other people doing it, but I didn't realize like, oh yeah, the eye contact between two people playing makes it like extra weird.
1-2 Switch is basically the eye contact game. You're just staring into someone's soul and trying to defeat them.
It causes a lot more intimacy than I think people are ready for.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun to see what happens at parties when this game is actually broken out and see how people react to it.
Yeah, I could totally see it being a big hit at parties. Just one person brings their Switch like, guys, you gotta see this. Check out, let's do milking together.
Yeah, and I think everyone not looking at the screen will make it more of a social game because not everyone's just staring in one direction. You can be looking around, you can be watching two people looking at each other. It just, taking the screen away is an interesting move, I think.
So that's what we thought of 1-2 Switch. Check out all of our other awesome coverage, videos, articles, everything about the Nintendo Switch reveal on Fandom.